Okay, so settling into your position, and again, whether you're laying down or sitting up, someplace where you can be comfortable and where you can really feel the body start to relax and to let go. So if you're laying down, just letting the body kind of totally unravel. I kind of think like of a carpet as it rolls out on the ground, just letting your limbs roll out, just totally opening up. And if you're seated, just allowing your tailbone and your hips, maybe your feet and your legs, to get a little heavier and connect with the floor. And then bring your attention to your breath. Bring all your attention to your breath. And just notice the way in which the breath is currently right now. And if it feels good, take a couple deeper breaths. Just being with your breath in whatever way feels nice. So whether you just want to observe it or whether you want to guide the breath. Okay, great. And then let's bring the palms together. So kind of like in prayer position. So it doesn't need to be actually, in prayer position, but the point is just to touch the palms together. So just bring the palms together, and then just begin to sense the palms touching each other and your spine. So become aware of the palms touching each other, the skin of the palms touching each other, and become aware of your spine. Okay, and we'll spend a little bit of time just really getting into the body through the hands. So a really easy way to start to feel the energy of the body is in a major energy center, the hands. So as you keep your attention on the contact between your palms, maybe sensing some kind of heat, maybe sensing a pulse. See if you can feel your left hand touching your right hand, and feel the right hand being touched by your left hand. So the left hand touching the right hand, and the right hand being touched by your left hand. All right, good. And then see if you can switch it. So feel the right hand touching your left hand, and then feel your left hand being touched by your right hand. All right, and then sensing whatever energy you feel in your hands, just nice and easily bring them back onto your knees or thighs, or if you're laying down, place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. So bring your palms to contact some part of your body where you can then totally rest your arms and rest your palms. And then sense your hands touching your body. So my hands are touching my knees, so I'll just speak with the hands and the knees. Good, and then again, sense the hands touching the knees, sense the hands touching your body, and then sense the body touching your hands. And then sense the hands touching the body. And then sense the body touching the hands. And then just explore that a couple times on your own. So tuning in to both the giver and the receiver, and switching those roles. And then eventually letting those roles completely blend into one another, so that the hands in your body actually feel as one. And it's just energy interacting with energy. And not even being concerned with where the hands end, where the body begins. But in that contact point, just feeling in an energetic exchange, just of sensation. And just keep your attention here. Keep your attention on your hands and body. And let the two keep absorbing themselves. Keep absorbing each other. And as you keep your attention on the sensation in the body, just noticing how there's little room for thought, which basically means there's little room for stress, any room for fear, anxiety. So as we dive deeper below thought or above thought into the body, into the sensation of the body and the energy within the body, it's a way of transcending thought. And then we're just more in a state of being. And in Indian spirituality, it's described as Satchitananda, which is 3 words strung together. Sat is being, and Chit is consciousness, and Ananda is bliss. So you could say that being conscious of being is bliss. But instead of bliss, you can also say joy. And joy is like a deep peace. And so just keeping your attention on the sensation of your hands and body. And there's really no trick to it. Really just letting go of the addiction of thinking, the addiction of trying to do something, but really letting go of doing and just being. And there's a letting go and there's a deep trust in that process. Good, and then keeping your attention on your hands. See if you can bring your attention to the skin of your palms. So just sensing the skin of your palms. And then if your awareness seeps deeper into the hands, then just let that be. And then see if you can bring your attention to the tops of your hands, the backs of your hands. And just sensing the skin. And then possibly just seeping a little bit below the skin into the inner hands. Good, and then becoming aware of all the energy that you sense in and around the hands. And building awareness here of the internal energy. You might also start to become aware of the energetic field around the body. So your hands might start to feel like they're 2 times as big or 3 times as big. And again, just relax into that. And just be aware of the deep peace that permeates through the body when the attention, when the mind is fully absorbed in the energy of the body. And then keeping an awareness of your hands. See if you can also become aware of your breath, just the natural breath. And the breath, maybe the heart beating. And recognizing the action of the breath in the body is being fueled by the same energy that you are sensing in your hands. And just zooming out a little bit and becoming more fully aware of this energy in your body. And the same energy that is beating your heart. All one. And the closer that we get to this energy, the more time we spend with it. It begins to transcend our mind of separateness. And we can begin to sense and feel that this energy inside of our body is in other people around us, in animals that we share the world with, in the wind and the sun and the soil. Same energy that's inside of a flower. It's something the mind cannot understand. It's something that we can only sense and only feel and only be. Right? Great. And then keeping an awareness of your hands, right? Keeping an awareness of the felt sense of the body. Just very, very lightly begin to think about something that you really want in this life. Something that you really want to do or you really want to share. You could say, what is your purpose right now? And staying relaxed, keeping an awareness on the energy at the hands. Just very lightly asking this question and just being open to what comes to you. And something may come very clearly, something may come a little bit slower, something may not come at all. And if that happens, it's okay. Just continue to sense the energy inside. For some of us, our purpose could be just to bring more consciousness into our lives, just to bring more consciousness into what we're doing. Great. And then if something is coming to you, just begin to let it become more and more vivid and more clear. And this thing that you're doing, this thing that you're offering, maybe at first you can paint it as a picture on like a blank canvas. And then once the scene is there, in whatever shape or form, see if you can just press play and then begin to see it as a movie. And as you watch, keeping the body very relaxed, and watching yourself move through this scene as if you're being fueled by this energy that you sense within you. So this all-knowing, all peaceful and loving energy. And see if you can move through this scene in that kind of relaxed and guided state. And so that it's a doing that's inspired by being. And whatever you're doing, just notice how you're affecting people. Notice what you are spreading into the world. Alright, great. And then maybe incorporating some noises, some voices or sounds, and maybe even some touch. And maybe bringing more of a sense of connectedness with the other people or things that's in your image. Then, as you keep the sense of the energy and the feeling in your body, and you experience this connection in your mental picture, maybe even enjoining the two, and to where everything that you see in this mental picture is being sustained and created and fueled by this energy that you sense right now in your hands and in your body. All right, great. And then taking a full inhale, a nice easy full inhale, and then an easy exhale, nice and relaxed, dropping back into your body. And taking a moment just to sense the overall feeling state of your body, letting the emotion, the spaciousness, just move inside out, expanding across your body, letting your body absorb it. And then as we come to the end of this meditation, and staying with this feeling that's inside, staying with the feeling tone that was in your mental picture of some beautiful service that you're performing in the future, just think what you're going to do right after this. So at some point you'll probably get up and maybe you'll go and fix dinner. Maybe you'll go and take a shower. Maybe you'll get ready for bed. Whatever it is that you're doing, no matter how simple of a task it is, just see yourself performing this task in pure consciousness, complete awareness, complete presence in the action that you're doing, in a relaxed and attentive state, giving whatever you will be doing after this your fullest attention. And emanating that joy, that deep peace. Good, and then once again, coming back to your body, coming back to your breath. And again, just noticing the feeling of the body, and letting the body just relax and open to, again, fully receive this feeling. And acknowledging the joy of being, acknowledging the joy of being conscious, of being all one. Our practice of sensing unity. All right, and then nice and slowly, start to bring your attention back to the room that you're in, maybe sensing your breath. And then nice and slowly, as you're ready, just starting to open the eyes, really slow, maybe letting the body move. And as you come back into the world of sight, doing so slowly and trying to keep an awareness of your internal state, of your internal energy, and just moving from that peace, moving from that place of peace.